Hi friends, in this video I'll be talking about how to post your first YouTube video. So let's get started. You are in YouTube right now. To upload your first video, you can either go to create over here and upload a video, or a better way is to click your image icon and go to YouTube Studio. Now, when you start uploading videos in YouTube, everything to do with your videos are all in YouTube Studio. So if you click on it, now if you don't have a video yet, you can just press create and and start uploading your video. But before you do that, I like to take a brief journey inside YouTube Studio. Now I'm assuming you're all beginners in YouTube. So the first advice I like to give beginners in YouTube is that please do not get overwhelmed by the numbers. Please do not get consumed by the numbers. Okay? Now I started YouTube about a month ago. My first YouTube video that I posted was on 26th of December, and now it's 28th of January 2022. So about a month ago I started, and I literally just have 6 subscribers. Actually, I have 4 subscribers because 2 subscribers of mine were actually my friends. So technically, in 1 month, I literally just had 4 subscribers. Okay? So please, as a beginner in YouTube, please do not get too consumed by all the numbers, because YouTube is not going to like you when you start. Now, as I go to analytics, which shows me all of the numbers, all of the views, and everything to do with my videos, please do not take these numbers too much into your heart, because when you start, it is going to be very low. So please do not spend too much time in here, and please do not get too consumed by all the views. So over here, it shows you a brief overview of all the total views your channel has had and the amount of watch time hours it has had. There'll be a lot of ups and downs. Like there'll be an up on like 19th of January, and then it goes down on 20th, and like another up and down. I think that's pretty normal. And same with the watch time hours. And now if we go to reach this amount of impressions. Now, impressions mean how many times your video thumbnails were actually shown to viewers. So it's basically mean how many times your video was basically shown to viewers. So you're shown 2,800 times, and impression click-through rate is the views per impression shown. So after the thumbnail of my video was shown to someone, this impression click-through rate shows how many times the viewers actually click my video. And this amount of views that it has, and this amount of unique viewers that come to my channel. And we scroll down, this is the amount of traffic sources type. So there's YouTube search, and there's browse features, and this is what they actually search to get to my channel. And this is the amount of watch time hours my channel actually has, and this is the average view duration. What this actually means is that the average people who actually watch my videos, the amount of time they actually spend on my videos is literally just 1 minute. Each person just spend about 1 minute watching my videos, which is extremely low. But I guess that is fine. And this is the amount of returning viewers who come to my channel and the amount of unique viewers. Okay. And if we go down here, any comment that you haven't responded will be shown here. And if you plan to monetize a YouTube account, you would need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Do not worry about this too much. Like you might see when you're starting that like you're not even getting much subscribers. I mean, look at me. In 1 month, I basically just had 4 subscribers and literally just 6 watch hours. So don't worry, YouTube is a marathon. It is not a sprint. Okay, so now let's start uploading your first video. So what you do is press create and upload video. And you need to select an MP4 file. So I'll just pick one. So just press select file. And I'm just gonna upload this video. So the main thing that you want to do is put a title. Now, I think in any YouTube video, I think a title will be the second thing that a viewer will see. The first thing will be a thumbnail, So if you click on any video, you'll always see a picture before you click on it, and then a title. In the title, you must say what the video is basically about. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about some Visual Studio Code extensions. So maybe I'll just write okay. For a lot of YouTubers, which I see, some parts of the description are basically like a copy paste from their other videos. But once you get started in YouTube, you'll get more hang of it, and you realize how to write your description of your videos better. Okay, in your thumbnail, you can either upload an image. Usually I use Canva to make my thumbnail. So if you want, you can use Canva. And if you want, you can upload your video inside a playlist. Now let's talk a bit about the audience. Now, if you press yes, it's quote unquote made for kids. That means this video is specifically made for children. So specifically made for like children for like 10 years or below or something like that. So that means this automatically means that your video will have a very limited target audience. That means it's literally just for children. So automatically your comments will be turned off because some people might put some bad comments which is not appropriate for kids. So only if you're making a video specifically for kids, then you should click on this. But if you are not, you're making for like all kinds of audience, then you click on this. That means this means that it's not specifically made for kids. So that means if you click on no, your target audience is basically everyone. So everyone can actually watch this. And if you have any paid promotion, you should click on this. Now let's talk a bit about tags. Now I have an extension called vidIQ which deals with my tags for me. So they give me recommended tags. So since I'm talking about Visual Studio Code extension, they automatically give me these kind of tags. So I can just add it and automatically it's added. And add this. Tags are quite important in getting your video out. Now, if you want to add a tag, what you do is just press your tag. So put like hello and put comma and automatically it's added. But your tag should be related to the video. Now, a cool trick which I use to help in my tags in my videos is that since this video is about Visual Studio Code extensions, so what I do is just search up on YouTube Visual Studio Code extensions and copy like the first result. And the extension vidIQ let me seize other videos tags. So these are the tags that he used. So what I do is I can just copy it. And if you want, you can just close all of this and just paste it. And any tags which you don't like, you can just exit it. So you just exit if you don't like it. And after that, usually I'll just leave this as it is. And you can categorize your video. So is it part of science and technology? Is it part of education? And then press next. And if you like, you can add a subtitle or you can add an end screen and you can add cards. Now, YouTube made it quite simple to actually do this. So if you want to add an end screen, that means you want to add something at the end of your video, you can just do so. So you can just press add and automatically you can choose if you want to have a one video or one subscribe at the end. So if you choose that, this is how it will look like at the end. So let me just play it. Looks like this due to the extension. One more extension which some people, and you can also pick when you want two elements to actually appear in your video. So you can actually choose it that, hey, I want to put it as 6 minutes 20 seconds, so it's only at here. If you want to change the video to also appear at the same time as your subscribe button, you can just do so. So 6 minutes 20 seconds, and automatically they'll only appear at 6 minutes 20 seconds of your video, and you can just save it, and that's it. Okay, now let's talk about cards. Now this is what cards look like. So if you want to add something to your video at like a specific time, so let's just choose 1 minute 5 seconds. I'll just add this video. So if I just start playing it, you'll see this info button at the top, And as the time approaches 1 minute and 5 seconds, you'll see automatically this thing pops up, and then it will disappear back again. So that is basically what a card is. It only occurs at the top part of the screen, and you can just save it or discard it. And then if you press next, these are the checks. So the YouTube will just check you have any copyright kind of issues, or is everything fine. You don't actually need to do anything for this. And then at the end, you can choose how your video is going to be. Would you want to make it public? Would you want to make it private? Or if you want to show it to, if you want to show it to everyone, you should make it public. And you can even schedule it if you like. And after that, you can just publish it, and everything is done. Okay, I'll put some links of the extension vidIQ in the description below. But the main piece of advice for anyone who's starting YouTube like today is that please do not get too consumed by all the numbers. Okay, do not spend so much time looking at the numbers, looking at the amount of views, all that, because that is just a waste of time. YouTube is not going to like you when you start. Okay, so please do not worry too much about the numbers when you start. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you found it helpful. Goodbye.